Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel 1971 War Book series. This is the second part of our video regarding the Battle of Fazilka, where Colonel Makhan Singh Gill will be talking about the Battle of Fazilka itself, from the enemy deployments to the Indian Army's deployments in the defense of Fazilka in the 1971 war on the Western Front, to how the Pakistani advance started towards Fazilka and how it was stopped, to the counterattacks launched by his battalion, the 4th Jat Regiment, onto the Pakistanis. He was not present in the initial action, but he knows in very big details about what happened. But then he arrived in the battle itself. I am presuming that you must have seen the first part of the video regarding the Battle of Fazilka. The first part, part 1, where Colonel Makhan Singh Gill talks about the entire build-up to the war and also about his own career in the Indian Army. So let's know about the Battle of Fazilka, the first 6 days, from Colonel Makhan Singh Gill, and let's welcome him to our program today.
Now coming particularly to Fazilka. Fazilka in 1965 was a dormant center. The resources with the Western Command was 15 and 11 Corps, right from Leh up to Fazilka Gang Canal, which is there. Okay. They had an armored division and then couple of independent armored brigades and the complements and all these things, including engineers. Technical engineers, that the Russian equipment PMS, PMP, the floating river can be given a form classification. Now the initiative is with them. Now we have to see it here. The strategic and tactical importance of Husainiwala. Number one. And at Sulemanki.
With the 15 Punjab was deployed, suffered massively. Then I think 3 guards was also there.
3 guards was there.
3 guards.
It was.
Right.
It was. And a very dear friend of mine, Major Vraj.
Oh, you're known to Major Vraj?
Yes, I know. Yes.
My goodness.
Okay. His eldest daughter.
He's a psychiatrist. Yeah, she's a psychiatrist.
She's a psychiatrist. She is a class fellow of my son-in-law from Sanar School.
Sanawar School, right.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Vraj was senior to me by a year. He was junior to me a couple of years. So, Husainiwala, they were there. But, see another thing. This is where the teeth comes. The characteristics of the unit. 15 Punjab is first Patiala.
First Patiala, right.
Total Jat Sikhs. Okay. General Makhan Khan in his book has appreciated their effort. Crisis in Pakistan leadership. That's the book. So yes, he said, we tried our best, we couldn't get into that. Now, as far as the Fazilka sector is concerned, let me, firstly, we have always teach in appreciation. First, you must appreciate the enemy, his strength, his weaponry system, his support system, including air and all, navy and everything. So I'll put myself into the shoes of as a Pakistani commander. What I'm going to do is.
Okay.
So strategical and tactical. Strategical is at the level of nation. Tactical level is at the ground level. Now, as for the nation, the Sulemanki Headworks is most important because the couple of canals from the headworks, the Satluj River and the Beas River water, the Beas merges close to Amritsar with the Satluj, and from there the headworks is there. It means agrarian area, which is very rich. The population is to be fed, not by bullet. They must have their square meal. You must have reserves also. So, district like Montgomery,
Okay.
very important. District like Multan, very important. District like Bahawalpur.
Bhavalpur.
These are the areas which are fed by the canals from the Sulemanki Headworks. Now, other canals which are network, like Faisalabad, Sialkot, and all these things, that is Mangla Dam is there, of which are there. But we'll only concentrate onto Sulemanki Headworks. The task of 105 Brigade, they were given the task to defend Suleiman. How to defend it? It's a brigade group. Okay. Force level, other side is also this thing, brigade group 67, opposite under 105.
Okay.
With elements of Razakars, Rangers.
Acha.
That was an additional force with them. But immediately behind them, in Montgomery, Multan, and this general area, there was 1 to 2 infantry division and 1 armored division was located for Pakistan. If there is a breakthrough. Accordingly, what we had, major thrust was Firozpur, Amritsar. Only a brigade group was there. Okay. But 1 armored division, we had only 1 armored division. That was in general area of Buxar, Kotkapura, behind Fazilka, which could cover to an extent right from there even to the Ganganagar sector. There's a force level as well. So in football, I still remember, the RUC team was trained by Ron Meeks, a British coach.
Okay.
His opening sentence was, best offense is the best defense. I never realized this parlor till I came to the army. Okay, what does it mean? Rather, enemy attacks you, you be offensive, pin him down, and don't allow him. Sulemanki was to be defended at all cost. In which, there was a Fazilka town, I'll give you a brief. It was a trade center before partition. And there was a railway line going Fazilka to Montgomery.
Right.
So after partition, it was disconnected.
What happens? Yeah.
So if they defend Fazilka and go for bigger operation, and they make the railway lines, it's easier to carry the troops. So that is the basic thing which is there. So they thought that it is better to go for preemptive strike. So we are caught on the western sector of Pent.
Okay.
And 105 had 3 battalions, 6 frontier force, which happened to be Sam Manekshaw battalion before Part. He was commissioned into that. He commanded the Alpha Company, All Rifle Company, Alpha Bravo Charlie, Alpha Crow Company, which was of again pure Jat Sikhs, one Mamdan Company, one Dogra Company, one Jat Company. That was the class compositions. Okay. That was the class composition.
Okay.
And so 6 Frontier Force, a celebrated battalion, where there was a 7 Punjab, 18 Baluch.
18 Baluch.
6 Frontier Bravo Company, which were led by Shabir Sharif,
Shabbir Sharif. Right, right.
who won the Nishan-e-Haidar.
Nishan-e-Haidar.
His younger brother later became chief.
Right, right.
Okay. So he led the company. But what happened is that truth which came to me on the 16th of December at ceasefire. I'll just tell the ceasefire now. I was not aware the ceasefire has taken place. So on the 16th morning, the 3 gentlemen with a couple of the people in khaki uniform, they appeared about 10 meters, 15 meters away from me with a white flag. Company commander, Major Ali, Captain Talat, he was SNG, Special Group Force.
Okay.
And Lieutenant Farooq Afzal. Why I read the names? Captain Talat is the most important man, with a Shabir. When the firing started of artillery all across Mozam, the limit of 67 Brigade, up to the south bank of Sabuna. 65, there was no what you call is obstacle between this thing. But thereafter, the takeoff point from the Gang Canal is about 15 to 20 kilometers in length and quite deep, 8 to 10 feet deep, and few people can swim across. And along that we had built it is known as ditch cum band.
Ditch cum band.
Our concrete pillboxes. This is an important landmark which is there. So Talat told me, his own words, quote unquote, I along with a handful of people, without any support, firings going on, I mingled with the civilians, those are rushing back
Okay.
from village Kotha, Kabul Shah, Khodabaksh, Changar,
Kudabaksh, I've heard of it, right?
Changar, which is the post where the BSF, they captured the BSF and they mingled with the people and without firing, they captured the Beriwala bridge, which became a historic point in the battle. Okay. Now there are 23 bridges along the Sabuna Canal. Some of them are pedestrian, some of them are class 9, some are above class. So all the 23, the moment the attack had come, all blown up in one go. So they couldn't cross. Beriwala bridge was most insignificant. One could never imagine. So when they came, they captured the Beriwala bridge, enlarged the bridgehead with the Bravo company coming with them up to the fallout point where the Sabuna Canal merges with a creek that is a part of the, again, artificial obstacle. It is from the olden time, they subtly used to flow from the. So they got into that. Now, prior to that, the deployment which was done, the 67 Infantry Independent Brigade Group had the following forces. 15 Rajputs. They had one Bengali army. It was the first time the Indian army, a Bengali company, has come to infantry. So 15 Rajputs, 4 Jat in order of seniority, and 3 Sam. 3 Sam constitutes are Nagas, Kukis, Manipuris, then your Lushais, that is from Mizoram, Chakmas from Mizoram.
Chakma, acha.
Yes.
They're close to Bangladesh border. Chakmas.
Mizoram, Bangladesh.
Close to Bangladesh border, yeah. Because Chakmas also live there.
Yes. And then your this thing, Khasis.
Khasi, again Meghalaya.
Meghalayas.
Right.
So very few from Arunachal Pradesh. Very few. Very few. But basically it's Naga, Mizos, Manipuri, and Khasis, Shillong. Because Shillong was part of Assam. When I was in 69 there, it was part of Assam. So we had a dedicated in-sport artillery regiment, then 1 heavy regiment, battery was there, 2 armored corps squadrons were there. And 1 armored squadron was of Second World War vintage. Sherman.
Okay.
The other was with the T-54. Okay. 2 BSF battalions. That was the close. The task of group was to defend Fazilka at all cost. At all cost. Number 1. Number 2, go for a fortress defenses around Fazilka.
Okay.
Reason being, if they had a run through, they didn't have the capability, let me tell you. 105 haven't the capability to lay offensive beyond Sulemanki Canal.
Though they had armor.
They had 1 armored squadron, that's all. There is a pattern type of this tanks there. But their role was limited to defend Sulemanki Headworks. Other areas, J&K, in Cham, they have put a lot of people there.
Especially in Cham, yeah.
Especially in Cham, because they wanted to cut it with a Chenab, so isolate the Rajouri and all the places which are there. The strategic aim was to isolate Kashmir from Jammu. Their strategic aim was to defend Sulemanki Headworks and to make a dent at Sulemanki and this thing, other headworks, which is opposite Fazilka. And so they didn't have the capability. People may say, the priority was not there. To my mind, if they had the priority, let me tell you, after Fazilka, up to Delhi, there were no troops.
Beyond
So why not-
Fazilka to Delhi, there were no troops.
No troops except the reserves at Muxar. That's all.
Okay.
Immediately after Bangladesh, one of the division was brought to Brinda.
9 div, I guess. 9 infantry division.
There is a picture on the tank. You can see is there is a Major General Dilveer Singh.
9 infantry division GOC, right?
Yes. He was the one who selected me to go to the Jat Regiment.
Acha, acha, acha.
He was staff officer at this place.
I think his brother was also on the Western Front, killed in
His
action.
brother was killed, 72 Armored Regiment. in
Chum.
So this was the scenario at that time. But I will actually now come to third of the song. What happened is just give you a background. 67 Infantry Brigade was tasked to defend Fazilka at all cost and have a fortress defense.
Okay.
For that, there were 2 battalions deployed, less a company. There were 6 companies into that, including the armor also,
Okay.
the 2 squadrons, and all around Fazilka. All the avenues which are coming from Pakistan, Sulemanki, or Mausam, or towards the western side, they were adequately covered. So Fazilka would be defended at all cost. Nothing more than, nothing less than. Not to defend that, you have to go ahead. Otherwise you are sitting at defense. You can be attacked anything.
Right.
So far that they have created a strong point at Pakka, near Sulemanki Headworks.
Okay.
And as well as they had deployed with the BSF elements, 3 SAM, a company of Forja, company of 15 Rajputs, to have a combat force. And BSF was mixed with them, not left independent onto this thing. Now what happens is that clouds are hovering, war could start at any time. But it wasn't anyone's guess. Who? We were very active in Bangladesh
Right.
in the guise of Mukti Bani and entering it with them. So it was evident, but no one could decipher it at a particular date and time what would be there.
Right.
That was a big question because as per our policy, we have to defend our territory. And as such, we are not going to be offensive in the western side. Because if the major force you had committed onto that side, this time the border is right from Leh to Kutch, that has also been defended.
Right.
So net result was that the Pakistan had the initiative. That is a major factor when, where, and how they are going to attack it. So certainly they wanted a soft points. And if you start from the north, most soft point was Chamjaudia.
Right. 10
That is
infantry.
not,
Right.
yes, 10 infantry there. So that was there. And then next was Jammu, Paraspur and other things which were there. Then number 7. Again, very, very important. That was there. Then the Firozpur Fazilka. There's a down the line where the responsibilities were there. So as such, they had preemptive strike. Firstly, they shelled all the important airports along the border, like Uttarlai, Amritsar, Avantipura, Pathankot, all the places were attacked. And immediately with that, when the things started becoming clear that the war has started, but there's a panic. To be very frank, among the civilians, they started moving back.
The civilians of Fazilka, right, sir? Citizens.
Civilians of Fazilka. We'll now come to the Fazilka. Now this has been disclosed to me by Captain Talat, who was a special service group, like the commandos which we have.
Pakistani.
Pakistan.
Special service group, right.
Special service. This he shared me on the 17th of December, in the morning at what? January, not December, sorry, 17th December, at about 11:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Because the day became clear, being on the canal, there was a lot of fog, you couldn't see anything. So when it became clear, so 3-4 people, Captain, the second Lieutenant Shah was, Major Ali, they all came to me with the white flag, and then we had also raised our white flag with the, what you call as handkerchief.
Okay.
That was the best method which we could do it. There he told me two things, very important. First thing was that we have already decided, we had the pre-information, what all Fazilka is being held, all the forward Sabuna Canal and other things which are there. In fact, we are laying the mines also, yet not completed. 70-80% was done. And as such, we got mixed with the civilians. And without firing, a point which at most, I should say, never expected that it will be a Beriwala bridge, a water bridge.
Right.
So they right from the main axis, that is Sulemanki to Fazilka, that is the old road which used to be beyond Montgomery and Multan, other sides. So one battalion which was given the task to capture the Beriwala bridge and that area. That was the Bravo Company of 6th Frontier Force.
6th Frontier Force.
6th Frontier Force. It happened to the battalion of Sam Manik Shah prior to partition. Now, when they got mixed into that, without firing a shot, they captured the Beriwala bridge and tried to sort of put a strong foothold onto that for further operations. Then other battalions started, the places of Pakka, Beriwala, onto that side. But our force on the canal, that is artificial obstacle, the people were already there. And the area they captured was Pakka, Beriwala, and all the places were there. But the main defenses was the Sabuna.
Sabuna district में ही.
Sabuna Canal.
Canal.
Now that all these places, like for example Pakka, the whole company of 3rd Assam Rifle was captured. They did fire, that's all, nothing happened. Without any fight. So when they came to Beriwala, there was some resistance by 3rd Assam was there. And there was a very vital bridge known as DR Bridge. Okay. Now that was where the tanks could go across. So when the situation became worse, 11 Corps had also their own priority. Fazilka was not on that priority because they had to fight whatever they have. They have given enough force. Artillery regiment was there, medium infantry was there, 2 squadron. One was T-54, other good old Sherman tanks were there for their help and everything. So everything was concentrating on Fazilka. Now, once they had come and established their foothold, then the SAM, one of the company, so they started firing onto that, and there was a big chaos. The enemy has already attacked, but no one knew how much area has been captured.
Okay.
This was not aware. So they confirmed from Colonel Shishupal, who was the CO, what exactly damage has been done. Now, CO is dependent on the company commanders. Our company commander was out of communication. Others are out of communication. This company commander is in communication.
Right.
At the Sabuna. So he said, yes, they have come under the sea. So immediately they had rehearsed series of counterattacks, which Fort Yard was the major player. No one could sort of visualize most insignificant place would be a major battle. So as rehearsals and everything, it was ordered that headquarters squadron with a total 5 tanks.
5 tanks.
Of 18 cab. That was the armed gun squadron. Okay. So he was made the task force commander, the Delta Company, Major Ghosh. So they packed up and they quickly rushed. Normal as the people sat on the tanks, so they follow it immediately. Since the distance is 11 kilometers, 10 to 11 kilometers, it is very difficult to go on foot. So Delta Company was made ready and they followed, coordinated, and they tried to contact the Colonel Chishu. So they had very, what you call, a foggy information, not where the enemy and how the enemy is there. What is the strength of the enemy? Artillery firing is going on, they are pounded very badly and everything. Ultimately, they got together and they started counterattack parallel to the Sabuna
Canal.
Yes. Now, parallel is the most dangerous. Your defenses are built onto that. The protection only you got it where your troops are. Beyond that, where the Bravo Company was there, there's no protection. So they had come in, they dug in and everything. When these tanks came, the tanks were shot. One bogged down in the water, the fields were watered at that time. So they shot down 3 tanks. The Delta Company with Major Ghosh, which was there, he took another route and went and attacked the southernmost portion of the Sabuna. So they captured the ground. Not the Beriwala bridge, but say 150 meters short of the Beriwala bridge. They had concentrated on the Beriwala bridge, where about more than a company, they had support and weapon system battalions, additional machine guns, things are given to them, RCLs given to them. So they are fully entrenched into that to take any well-planned attack. So Delta Company occupied, they said, we have partially succeeded. The tanks were abandoned, the other 2 tanks were taken back. And then on the 3rd, 4th, on the 3rd night, when they ran the Delta Company Major Ghosh ran short of ammunition, food, and everything. So they tried to send the things, we call it a replenishment, from a different direction. Unfortunately, they were captured and taken prisoner of war. There's a JCO, there's an intelligence JCO, and Havaldar, and other people which were there. So they were captured and they were taken back. And they are asked what was where and everything. He told before that, I haven't got the replenishment. So I don't know where are they are. They had a radio sets also, so they switched it off. Then they came to know they have been captured, presumably. Not immediately, presumably they have been captured. So Major Ghosh Company was asked to withdraw. So they had withdrawn, they had casualty, about 15-20 people got killed into that also. Now the next crucial night is the third, fourth night. Yes, third, fourth night. The third night was there, fourth, fifth night. Fourth and fifth night, then Lieutenant Colonel R.K. Suri, now late Major General R.K. Suri V. Chakra, she was given the task to evict the enemy from there. So they had the recce and everything, tanks were in support, and they launched an attack with two companies. Alpha, which was commanded by Sukhpal, Charlie, which was commanded by Major Hooda. These two companies were almost a frontal attack. Almost.
Okay.
Gurmikheda village is there, which was a dividing line. From Gurmikheda village to the Subuna, a distance is about 300 to 400 yards. Whereas the Gurmikheda village, it's a 500, 600 yards. And so as such, what happened? The Alpha company succeeded partially. They had captured it. Gurmikheda village was captured, and then they suffered heavy casualties. By the morning, company commander was injured. He evacuated. Then there was a second lieutenant Raj Nagal, later rose to the rank of lieutenant general, army commander. He was injured. Major Ghosh was sent again to command that Alpha company because he was free. So they stabilized them. They didn't allow the enemy to come on toward this side. Neither they allowed them to come enemy forward towards the Fazilka side. So it was where they, my CO got injured into that, but a brave soldier, he refused evacuation. He was severely wounded. He said, no, I will not go back. Had his first aid and everything, and he stayed back. Then when they had not succeeded fully, partially, again the pressure was that Beriwala bridge must be captured. Now I leave to the wisdom of the senior people. What I have been teaching in the College of Army Warfare, in the technical courses, can never reinforce a failure. But the circumstance was such, there was nothing left for them. It was a full-fledged war started, and they never wanted that on here they should have a free run to Bathinda. If you see the lay of ground which is there, the nature of the ground which is there, if they are held, as I told you earlier also, their main aim was to secure Sulemanki Headworks. They succeeded into that. Beyond that, they never wanted to commit to their reserves, general headquarters reserves. An armored division, infantry division, 1 or 2 will. They were looking after from there, Bawalpur and beyond that. So it was, they were quite happy, to be very frank, because they made us to react and suffer casualties. Next attack was on the 5th, 6th of night. There were a lot of injuries, a lot of people were wounded, many people got killed into that area. Company commander, both the company commanders were injured. Their JCOs were injured. So it was a sort of the time when my posting order came.
Before we come to it, sir, I would like to know a bit about Major Sukhpal Singh, who got the Veer Chakra. We could talk a bit about him. Then we can go to your part subsequently, sir.
You see, what happened is that Alpha Company will launch the counterattack. It was successful. And as a result, opposition was there, but not that much, which was at Beriwala bridge.
Okay.
So you can say that it was a light opposition, to be very frank. But since Sukhpal has captured, there were Naib Subedar Vijender Singh, Gangadhar. In fact, Gangadhar died right on the while fighting. Subedar Vijender fighting, injured. So was Sukhpal. So as a result of that, all three were awarded Veer Chakras.
One posthumously.
One posthumous, both are no more now. This is what you can call it a partial success. Say 50%. Because now they have got a foothold. Earlier we didn't have the foothold. Once the foothold is there, the enemy attention is divided into on his left side also, front side also, right side also. Because he was sandwiched between Alpha Company and the Assam Rifle Company. My course mate, Major Khyangte, was there. Poor chap, he died in that. He didn't get any award, but he did a very good job. Now it was in the wisdom, since the enemy has been sort of now from both sides is pressed, I need to launch another counterattack. So on the 4th, 5th, 6th night, Breva Company led by Major Narayan Singh, they counterattacked. It was company to company versus company. They were well targeted and they went through most furious battle in that sector has been fought on that night. Where company commanders badly injured and his face is smeared with the blood. He couldn't see and he challenged in these words, Major Narayan Singh aa gaya. And with him the JCOs, the entire company was there. They had a hand-to-hand fight.
Major Narayan Singh, right.
Narayan Singh with Shabir Sharif. Shabir Sharif was later presented Nishan-e-Haider, the highest award of
Pakistan, right.
Both fought and Narayan killed him with his bayonet and he was shot, badly injured. As per what Captain Pella told me, he was evacuated to the first aid post and he succumbed to the injuries. Now, one is Talat has told his story, how bravely he fought hand to hand. This is first hand to hand, a very strong officer. Secondly, Makim Shah, General Makim's book, Crisis in Pakistan Leadership. He has paid handsome tribute. Both the heroes fight. They fought like tigers both. And both got.
I think Pakistan War Museum also has a statue of both of them
Yes.
in fighting
And
position. Yeah.
yes. So they lost on that one officer, 3-4 JCOs, and remnants were left. Now, another chilling story. Mak Bajrang Singh, hailed from Rajasthan, a national boxer.
Okay.
So he was given a task. There was one medium machine gun. You know, as I told you on that day, the defenses favored the defenders.
Right.
It was a bowl where even a blade of grass couldn't move. And firing with volume, and then to say about 300 to 400 yards by 300 yards, our own batteries firing, medium is firing, tanks are firing, their guns are firing, the tanks are firing. Where would go? So he was given the task, Bajrang. Bajrang crawled and climbed up. Now the layout of this canal is 3 steps. First step is normal track where the vehicles can go. Second is a parapet sort of a thing. Third is where the bunkers are made.
Okay.
So 3 steps are there. You have to climb. It's about 10 to 15 feet. This climb is there. Now he crawled. What he did is he used his boxing tactics. He gave a left hook to the gunner who was firing machine gun and was knocked out by him. When he got knocked out, he got hold of the barrel, which was, I can't tell you how many Celsius grade could be, but it was sort of you could see the barrel is totally with the fire.
Okay. So many rounds fired. That means.
Yes. So he caught hold of the MMG and dragged out this man. Then he was shot. Okay. Now further. Again, from enemy side, which told to me. It's not a hearsay, but I'm quoting because I'm the only witness of all these meetings which has been there. No one can claim other than me. Only witness talking to each other. So to get the machine gun released, they fired with a carbine, small machine gun,
Still
onto his knuckles.
Okay.
And they got the machine gun free. So, again, the attack failed or petered out, you can call it. I don't call it fail. It petered out
petered out.
due to lack of strength, lack of all the leaders, barring one, who was from my company, Alpha company. What he did when he saw this thing, he said, he will go from the rear. he jumped into the canal. And from there, when he came up, he saw the whole thing, and then he went to the other side and came back to the Alpha Company, which was there. Subedar, I just forgot it, I'll let you know his name. So, Sriram. Again, Sriram told me the actual story of it, who was at the Beriwala bridge with Major Narayan Singh. So, CO got injured, his IO got injured, he got the mentioned dispatches, now late Major R.K. Tomar. So they were injured. Now the irony is, when the command and control, second in command should be there to take over. The second in command was made as a Delta Force commander from takeoff point from where the Saguna Canal emanates.
Okay.
But CO said no. Let me have a dressing. I am not going anywhere. If my people are here, I'm good. So that is the 5th, 6th night.
Lot of heavy fighting. Lot of heavy fighting.
Lot. You see, I can tell you, the firing was so effective. Pakistanis. We are firing linear. They were firing as a enfilade fire.
Enfilade fire.
Enfilade fire, which is deadly. It doesn't allow anyone to move, even one. You can imagine when the people are attacking and firing and right and left, the crossfire. How many people can go through that?
They have to be just pinned down, just lay down, not move at all. Completely pinned down.
No, if they lay down, they will suffer more casualties due to mortars, due to artillery shells,
right.
artillery shells, and due to what you call as artillery, mortars, tanks.
Tanks might also come, right?
And you fire, even our sport fire which is there, we are firing at the target. But the time comes when you have to lift the fire. So no order came to lift the fire also. So heavily bombarded that area. It was a gloomy situation. Again, the higher headquarters, the commander was later on changed. And I'll tell you on which date he has been changed. Now it became a prestige issue.
For the 4 Jat.
For the brigade.
For the entire brigade.
Now 4 Jat has already launched 3 counterattacks. So they have suffered maximum casualties. Total casualties are 82 dead. 82 means 1/4 of your battalions are
gone. Yeah.
Where you have, but more than was 1 officer, 7 JCOs, which is the what you call the backbone. So 4 Jat had to fall back. There is Saguna Band between Saguna distributory. There is Saguna, you can call it a drain or a band. But height was there, everything was there, good protection and everything. So battalion dug down there with the remnants which they had and everything. And now they are sure that Fazilka may be a distant dream for them. And let's concentrate on to this area. Only battalion which was there, 15 Rajput, which was not touched. So 3rd, 4th, 4th, 5th, 5th, 6th night. That is the main battle was fought by Fort Jat.
Now you also came into action, I guess.
But now I reached on 9th December.
Okay.
It was continuous process, firing from both sides going on. Artillery and everything, mortars, no lull moment whatsoever. But there shouldn't be lull moment. If the lull moment is there, then they will come to know. The volume of fire, right from machine gun to the artillery to the tanks were maintained. Whenever there was a movement, they were shot. They also suffered about 53 dead. One officer and 53 dead. Quite a number.
That Major Sharif, right, sir?
Shabi. His younger brother later on became the chief of Pakistan Army.
Right.
Raheel Sharif.
Raheel Sharif, right.
Raheel Sharif.
Thank you so much for watching the second part of our video regarding the Battle of Fazilka. In the third part, Colonel Makhan Singh Gill is going to talk about his own contribution in the war, how he took over in the 4th Jat Regiment as company commander, and how from then on, from the 9th of December to the end of the war, how he performed and did in the battalion against the Pakistani forces.